gentlemen. Welcome to Safari Off-Road Adventure. My name is Lacey. I will be your tour guide for the first half of the tour today. And of course, we're not going to get to the safari without our driver, Boris. So everybody say, hey, Laura. You guys are quiet. Are you guys excited to see some animals? You gotta be excited for that, of course. So before we go out to the walk, we're going to do safety rules and regulations of the safari just to make sure that you and our animals are safe. You guys will soon find out where you already know this ride gets very bumpy. So make sure to keep the seatbelts on and buckle throughout the duration of the tour. We'll try not to hit all the potholes for you guys. In addition to that, make sure you stay in your assigned seat. Don't go switching seats throughout the ride. Now, unless you wanted to be a main attraction at Fright Fest tonight, keep all those hands, arms, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the truck because our animals tend to get a little close to the truck. They are not shy, especially our giraffes. They love to see what's going on inside the truck. Now, I love food, you guys love food, but unfortunately we are not allowed to eat food on the tour today because it is a choking hazard, and our animals do not like chicken fingers and french fries. However, our animals are very photogenic. You can take as many selfies, Snapchats, Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives of them as you like. Just make sure you hold on to all those articles such as phones, kids, keys, hats, and wallets, because if they happen to fall off the side of the truck, we can't stop right then and there and pick them up for you. We can try to get them back to you at the end of the day, but we can't promise that they won't be autographed or bitten on from our lovely animals. Now, since we're going to be spending around 45 minutes together, let's get to know each other. So where is everyone from? How many people are from New Jersey? Me too. Okay. What about Pennsylvania? Delaware? New York? Anywhere else? Okay. So we are going to be going on a journey around the world in less than 45 minutes. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. So following this journey, as we enter the safari here, you're going to see an amazing sight on the right-hand side. Coming up on the right, we have one of our amazing gate guards. So the gate guards make sure that our guests and our animals are safe. As we enter here, you're going to see some of the little animals that you're going to see as we leave today. So we have some udon hanging out here on the left. We have the Neo guy behind the tree there on the left as well. We have some babies with them. We have a little baby right in the middle of the road here. They're pretty stubborn. While we're stopped here, I'll pick this up for you. Okay, you're welcome. Balancing act trying to stay up here. So the first section is called the Americas. So you're going to see some animals from both North and South America. Let's see. As we enter here on the left-hand side, she's always eating. We have Lulu, our llama. Now llamas look very cute and cuddly, but they are truly very mean. They will spit at us, and it's not saliva. It's regurgitated stomach bile. Gross. So everything she has eaten will end up all over our clothes, and it does stain. They can spit up to be about 40 feet away. On the left-hand side here, we have the fallow deer. They're similar to the white-tailed deer that we have in our backyards today. They have white spots on their back, and they will keep those spots throughout their entire lives. Males are called, or males actually grow antlers. They look just like our human palms, so we call them palmates. All throughout this section, you may see some tall-looking birds. They look like ostriches just because they are related to them, but they're really called the Rhinos. They are members of the flight whisperer family, the rat types, and there's going to be some baby chicks coming up right here on the left-hand side. Now, males do all the work. Males lay on their eggs. Their eggs take around 40 days to hatch. Males also have a black ring around their neck. You might notice that throughout this section, some of our animals have an all-white color to them. That is because they are leucistic. Similar to albino animals, however, when you're leucistic, you lack multiple pigments. When you're albino, you only lack one pigment, which is melanin. These big guys hanging out on the right-hand side are the bison. They're the national mammal of the United States. They're also the largest land animal of the Americas. This gets way up to be about 2,200 pounds. Prior to westward expansion, the bison's numbers were in the tens of millions. But because bison were such a threat to nutrients and technologies, their blood flow. In addition to that, it makes them very itchy when it's hot outside, so they'll itch themselves on our trees, and that is exactly why our trees have fences around them. Because they itch themselves so much on their trees, that tends to destroy the tree, so we figured putting the fences around it would help. You can see some more of the male rhea laying on their eggs there. And of course we have one of our Roosevelt elk just deciding to walk in the middle of the road. Taking his sweet old time. He just wants to go swimming, that's all. Our next section here is called Africa. And in this section we're going to see the largest land animal, the African elephant. And we're also going to see the largest bird here in this section, the ostrich. Now speaking of ostrich, there are baby ostrich chicks hanging out in this section. I'll try to find them too, guys, so you guys can get good pictures of them. Now ostrich stand up to be about 8 feet tall. They can run up to 45 miles per hour at full speed. What's cool about them is that they have 2 eyelids over one eye, and one of those eyelids is transparent so that they can see things while running without getting dust and dirt in their eye. Now what's unfortunate about these birds is that their eye is bigger than their brain. They are not smart at all. Coming up around the bend here, on the left-hand side, we have our African elephants. Now all of our elephants here are females. They've been here since we opened back in 1974, so they're around 45 to 50 years old. Out in the wild, elephants live up to about 65 years because of poaching, unfortunately, but under human care, they will live up to 80 years. Amazing. Now we call them the African elephants because of the shape of their ears. They resemble the continent of Africa. Their trunks that are hanging there carry about 100,000 muscles in them. Those muscles help them pick up something as small as a dime to something as large as an entire tree. They'll also use their trunks to feed themselves and bathe themselves. And of course, when it's hot outside, they'll submerge themselves in the water here and go for a swim and use their trunks as snorkels. Now their tusks there are made out of ivory, which is worth more than gold. Unfortunately, that leads them to be poached out in the wild today. Every year, 30,000 elephants pass away because of poaching. Scientists predict that because that number is so high, they will be extinct within 20 years. We have to make sure the elephants stay alive for as long as possible because they are keystone species to making sure overpopulation of the earth does not happen. They're harmless creatures, not only to us humans, but to other animals as well. Coming up here on the right-hand side, I call them the travelers of the safari because they're always moving around. We have a crash of our white rhinos. But these guys are certainly not white, they're gray. They get their name from a mistranslation of the Dutch calling them wide rhinos because of their wide mouths. They're grazers, as you can see, they will eat anything and everything off the ground. Their horns are made out of keratin, and that is the same thing that our fingernails and hair are made out of. People poach them in the wild for their horns, which makes no sense to me because keratin has no use. It is worth nothing. So unfortunately, they are going extinct for no reason in the wild today. Also hanging out here on the right-hand side, we have a dazzle of zebras. Now a herd of zebras is called a dazzle because they group together to confuse their predators. I have a trivia question for you guys. How many of you think that zebras are black with white stripes? No one? Okay. And what about white with black stripes? One. Okay. They're actually a dark brown color with white stripes. You can tell by looking at their butts and their noses. When baby zebras are born, they will be up and moving within about 5 minutes of birth. The parents will portray an altruistic behavior, meaning that they'll put the babies on the inside of the herd and form a circular form around them. A lot of people think that zebras are more closely related to horses, however, they are more closely related to the donkeys. You can kind of see it in their face. Practicing already, getting that 45 miles per hour speed. Here's a little baby. You can see the rest of the ostrich family walking around them. We're heading into the wild plains here, so in this section, we're going to see some antelope species. We have the largest antelope species in this section. We have the smallest antelope species in this section, and we also have some giraffes here in this section. If you guys are a fan of pretty birds here, we have peacock. They are very, very loud and territorial, so whenever you see them, you will probably hear them as well. As we come up this hill here, we're going to see my favorite animal of this section, the ellipsis water buck. Now these guys get their name from the elliptical shapes around their butts. It looks like they just sat in wet paint. Now these guys also look like they're a little wet. That's not because it rained last night. That is because they secrete a water substance from their body. It smells disgusting. That attracts their mates, and in addition to that, it keeps their predators away. So what's cool about them is that the more smelly they are, the more boyfriends and girlfriends they will have. Usually doesn't work that way in the human world. We have some babies in this section. I'll try to find them for you guys also. Coming up on the left-hand side, we have the largest antelope species. These are the common eland. Now they live to be about 2,000 pounds. They are huge. They have white striping on their back, and that helps them camouflage to keep their predators away. Just like we have straight hair, curly hair, or wavy hair, they have straight horns, curved horns, or wavy horns. It just depends on their genetics. Both males and females will have horns on their head. These little guys coming up here on the right-hand side is the gazelle. There's a little baby ellipsis water buck fitting in with them there. But the gazelle are the largest of the gazelle species. They can jump 7 feet straight into the air when they see a predator. They are unfortunately very, very close to extinction. There's only about 250 of them left out in the wild today because of habitat loss. You can see some more of the baby ellipsis water buck hanging out with their mom. And we also saw some peacock hanging up out there. Now peacock as a species is called peafowl. Males are called peacock, females are called peahens. The more vivid their colors are on the back, is the more potential mates they'll have. You'll see some of the younger baby ellipsis water buck there. Also here on the right hand side and on the left, we have the Visa oryx there on the left, and on the right we have the smallest antelope species, the black buck. The black buck can jump 8 feet straight into the air. They can run 55 miles per hour at full speed. What's cool about the Visa oryx is that they raise their body temperatures to 116 degrees in the summer months just so they don't sweat. They can go into that water and they get all that water and vegetation that they need. This is one of our baby giraffes there on the right hand side.
They're coming in front of us.
But on the right we have a very odd thing. They have a green deer, and that's a John deer. Let's see. Coming up here on the left-hand side, we're hanging out towards the feeding barrel. We have our eastern crown cranes. Now I like to call these guys the three stooges because they always look like they're into some trouble. They get the name for the cowboy feathers on top of their heads. There are traces of them back where dinosaurs were alive, so they're known to be living fossils. On the right-hand side here, we have a very important animal, that is the scimitar horned oryx. Now, they are important because they were extinct in the wild. Back in 2016, the first baby was born in 30 years in East Africa. Since then, their numbers have risen. They have made an amazing comeback worldwide. We are going to be greeted by some giraffes, guys, so make sure to keep all those hands, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the truck at all times. If they kiss you, that's okay. If you're not a fan, just put it on your neighbor. They have 7 vertebrae in their neck, just like us humans do. This guy right here is Conan. Conan loves to lick the top of the canopy. Now, what's cool about the safari is that you can actually stop in the middle of the wild here, take a picture with some giraffes, feed them their lunches, and then you can get lunch here yourself. This is just an optional stop here on the tour. So we also have baby lynx kittens here at Camp Aventura. They're adorable. We have reptiles here. We have Miss Piggy. She's our albino Burmese python. It takes about 4 or 5 of us to hold her. We also have many different birds, barn owls, reptiles here at camp. Like I said, this is optional. However, it is highly highly recommended. We have restrooms here at camp. We have a smoking area. We have playgrounds if you have little ones. And we have our Soaring Eagle zip line. You get bird's eye view of the safari. So you can spend as much time as you'd like here at that camp. There's going to be trucks coming to pick you guys up every 5 to 10 minutes.
What if they just like sprayed everything on you?
No, they discount them.
Oh, that?
What do you call it? A friend that Jeff and I know from a while ago, she actually has a skunk in her house. She's on her second one. The first one died. But she has them as pets. For real.
It doesn't make sense. Oh look, someone's on the zip line.
Driver is now 9 Please make sure you keep those seatbelts fastened at all times. This is for your safety because we do not want you bouncing out of the truck. As you can see, the zip line is going behind me on your right hand side. And we are going to be making our way underneath it very shortly. Now those of you enjoying my truck, please make sure that you keep those lips of yours inside the safari truck. We want to make sure you have them for the ride we're on today. Please make sure that you keep those hands inside. We want to make sure that you do not become a fright fest rock. No. These animals might look cute and deadly, but no, we don't want you to get shredded because we have predators here. As we come down the slowest hill you'll ever be on here at the theme park. Yes. The little ones are going something much faster later, like Harley Quinn. Yes, the one with the ghost on her head. She'll go on Harley Quinn later. The adult will be going like the car. The car is like kind of thing. Or Nitro. Now as we make our way forward on your right, you are going to be seeing our lovely black duck. Those are tiny antelope that we have here. Now the black duck, those males are our lovely bachelors. They are available for our singular ladies on the safari truck. Just like her. The one with the neon green, yes, her. And also the one with the crazy hat on. Crazy. Now as we make our way, you guys can take a look at the giraffe on your left hand side, and then we're going to to be making our way into the Serengeti grasslands. Now the Serengeti grasslands is going to be home to our antelope and our gazelle. We're also going to go see some ostrich. Now, down the hill on your right hand side, you will be seeing literally everything. We're going to see our lovely wildebeest as well as our lovely antelope. And more bachelors for yes, our single ladies. Nice variety of males on the males. Nice options for you. She's hiding. She's like, I don't want to be pointed out right now. No. Now, we're going to see our black wildebeest down the hill on your right. I like to call them the punk rockers of the safari. They got little mohawks on their snouts and they're born 3 kilos to the outward. They also get the name white-tailed gnu. Do you know why? Look at their tails. He got it. He's like, oh, yeah, white-tailed gnu. Now, down the hill on your right, you're also going to see a white antelope. This white antelope is known as the addax. They are unfortunately critically endangered. There's only 90 of them left due to habitat loss. The other animal down there with them is another antelope known as the sable. He's the dark brown with the long horns. He's the most aggressive out of all antelope species. He will defend himself against a predator and will push back in a sense. He will swoop the predator into the air with those 5-foot horns on his head. He's very, very aggressive. Now, he is endangered in the wild, not because of his behavior, but the habitat loss. Now, we are going to be passing by our VIP tour on your right-hand side. VIP tours are a 2 to 3 hour adventure in the safari park where they get up close and personal with all of our animals. There's no more available for this season, so you can prepare for next season if you're interested. Now, we are going to be making our way forward to the main attraction of the Serengeti. It is on your left and it is on your right. So is grass. Yes, welcome to the grasslands. He's still looking. He's like, what? I know it's called nature, but now we're going to be making our way to go see ostrich again on your left-hand side. Ostrich are the fastest bird on 2 legs. They can run 45 miles per hour. They also have a jogging speed they can maintain for 10 to 20 minutes, and that's 32 miles per hour. They do not do what you see in cartoons, though. They do not put their head in the sand and just wait for danger. No, they'll run away. But if they are annoyed by something, they're going to go after it instead. So bet you, I recommend getting into a vehicle and drive 50 miles per hour in the opposite direction. Speed, either or. Now, as we make our way into Kingsland, we're going to go see our African lion. We're not going in the enclosure today due to the fact there's nothing over here. So we're going to go see the African lions further on the other side. Now, the African lions are the second largest cat in the entire world. They get up to 500 pounds for the maximum weight. They have a roar that can be heard up to 5 miles away, and they can run 50 miles per hour. They also can jump 7 to 8 feet in the air. Remember, they prey a giraffe, they can get them down somehow. Now, coming up, we're going to go see some teenagers. Just like you, yes. These are teenager lions. They will be coming up on my side, so on your left. As you can see, the male is growing in his mane right now. Those cubs are not teenagers yet. They're like little kids right now, even though they don't look it. Yes, they're about his age. Those are the ones that are back there with the lion. And then this is our females. Look how they sleep. Also, that's what 500 pounds looks like on a cat. Now, African lions can sleep long periods of the day. They are nocturnal animals. They like to hunt at night. They can sleep up to 18 to 20 hours of the day. Females will sleep the least, the males sleep the most. The reason is because the females have to do all the hunting. They work as a team. They go at least 4 times a day. Once they catch their prey and bring it back, they do not eat first. The males eat first. The adult males do. The females eat second. The adult females. And then the kitties, or the teenagers, the cubs, eat last. So yes, let's imagine the truckers of pride. All the little kitties and the teenagers will eat last. They get the bones. That's it. Mom and Dad get the meat. She looks offended. She's looking at me like, I don't like this plan. It's an imagination piece. Imagine if you are like that. We know you eat first at home anyway. Now, it is unfortunate, but the lions are on the endangered species list. Their numbers are falling for 4 reasons. Habitat loss, trophy hunting, poaching, human conflict issues. Very minor. It's just farmers not liking them eat their cattle. The other 3 are very major. Now, as we make our way into our next section called Black Bear Ridge, we're going to go see our lovely American black bear. Now, the American black bear will be found down the hill on your left or on your right. They are going to be all over the place. These guys, as you can see, there's no fences in between us and them. That's because they're more docile or compared to their cousins. less aggressive. But Mom here knows exactly why they get aggressive. Defending cubs. So yes, we are going to be seeing those cubs very shortly. They're about 1.5 to 2 years old. They will be on your right-hand side, either in the den or on that rock. As we come down the hill, we're going to be seeing some more of our cubs as well. They will be on your left, and then we're going to see some bears on your right. Now, the bears here are known as the American black bear. They are found in almost every state. The only state they're not found in is the island, Hawaii. Not the greatest swimmers. If they were, they'd be there by now, having their own siesta and enjoying all that luscious food. On your left, the cubs are on top of the den, sleeping. And then we're going to be seeing them stuffing their faces on your right. Now, these guys are known as opportunistic omnivores. If they get their claws in it, they will eat it. Omnivore means to eat everything like we do, meat and vegetation. Now, these guys are the second smallest out of all the bear species in the entire world. They can only run 30 miles per hour, and they're very good climbers. That's why the fences the way they are, so they don't get out into your backyard. Now, if you see them in your backyard, leave them be, because they're getting ready for hibernation time. Hibernation means they will sleep throughout winter. That just means winter is coming, unless the weather wants to be nice to us and be like, no, this snows tomorrow. No. And I'd be very upset if it snowed tomorrow. It's still October. No, 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 no. Now, as we make our way out of this area, you guys can wave goodbye to Jen on your right, our fearless gate guard who gets to be by the stairs. And then on your right, you get to see our African animals one more time. Our cattle, they're known as the Watusi. They got horns that get up to 6 feet from tip to tip, and they weigh about 100 pounds. These wildebeest laying down on your right behind them are known as the blue wildebeest, the ones that initiate the Great Migration. We're going to see a white peacock that's just kind of there on your right-hand side, just relaxing. And then we're going to see on your right by the willow tree, a greater kudu. A greater kudu is the fourth largest of the antelope species. They have a double helix horn that takes 6.5 years to grow. He's itchy. He's using the tree branch to scratch his horns. Behind me, on your left, you're going to be seeing the red lechwe. Now, the red lechwe are the ones that initiate the Great Migration. The one, wrong facts. That's the other antelope. That's the wildebeest over there. These guys just have a longer hind limb than their other antelope cousins. And now, one more chance to look at our bachelors. For our single ladies on the safari trip. Like her, yes, the right here on your right. And then the young ones are blonde, older ones are dark brown and black. We are going to be seeing no more bachelors after this. We're going to go see the lovely bachelorettes right here. If I could teach her, I could teach you and you about these lovely bachelorettes that we have here. Now, we are going to be making our way into our next section called Terra Ursus. Terra Ursus is home to some bears. But all these bears are behind fences. You guys can wave hello to Jimmy. The reason why these bears are behind fences is because they're massive, aggressive, and closely related to grizzlies. They're off by 1% in their DNA. They're known as the European brown bear. Now, as we make our way forward, we're going to see cubs. These cubs are teenagers, just like him, her, and soon to be you. Now, we're going to be making our way forward to see them on your right. On your left. Hollywood is her name. She's yawning. And Bones, as he's eating. These two are teenagers. They are being hand-raised by our warden at that staff. When they get bigger and bulkier, they'll be moved next door into the adult enclosures. They're not there yet. They got some time. Now, the adults are going to be on both sides of the truck, but right now it looks like they're only on your left-hand side, where the female is by the den. Right over there on your left, so that means that they're getting ready for hibernation time. These guys have claws. Their claws are designed for digging. Not so much scaling a tree, but they can still scale a tree if they need to. They are very aggressive when it comes to food. They will sit on it, guard it, and make sure other bears cannot get to it. They also are double the weight of an American black bear. Males get up to 900 pounds, females 600. That is almost double the size. We're also going to see a bear relaxing in the water on your right-hand side. Nothing's going to stop them, even though it's cold out. They're still going to go into the water as well. Now, these guys can hibernate here, and when they hibernate, they do not go to the bathroom, they don't eat, and they do not drink, and they will lose 20% of their body mass. They will sleep 1 to 2 months here. On your left, bear hot tub. I wish there was bubbles, and he'd be an actual hot tub. Now, these guys can go from one side to the other side by going underground. We have a tunnel system done so they can avoid the fences. They also have more cubs coming up on your left-hand side. Oh, there's the bear by the tunnel as she's going in. These cubs on your left are teenagers. They are about the same size as mom, but her son, he's the brown one, is double mom's weight. These guys will be in here for another year, meaning they're gonna get even bigger than what you see. That boy's gonna get even bigger than mom. Now as we make our way out, you guys can wave goodbye to our warden who's taking care of these bears. And Nina is gonna be going a little bit faster in this area. If you'd like to bundle up, go right ahead. We're gonna get a nice, cool breeze as we make our way through here. A nice fall breeze. Yay. She's like, I'm getting ready. She's like, I'm taking out my arms out of sleeves, getting myself nice and warm. Not putting the hood up, but it's fine. Now, the reason why we're bypassing this area in here, because it's just land. Here on the end of safari, the animals, not so much this, but it's nice to have, because back in the 70s, we displayed 350 acres of land that keeps the entire safari. It's that long. With the lions, I was being employed, we're making our way back up it. Now, as we make our way through here, what you could see in here is Jersey wildlife. Very rare, but that could range from white-tailed deer, fallow, eagle fox snake, snapping-nose, and of course, possums, raccoons, and foxes. Now we are going to be making our way up this hill. It's another continent and country. It starts with an A. It's one where we have, well, I like to say it's where we have all the deadly animals located. It's known as Australia. But don't worry, we're not going to see any of those animals. We're only going to go see the marsupials. Oh, one of them. Marsupial means a mammal that gives birth to live young and live in a pouch for most of their lives. We're going to go see the one that bounces based off the sign here on your left, known as the kangaroo. They do have joeys. The joeys will be inside mom's pouch. If you see a heavy-looking pouch, that is a joey inside. We also will be seeing the bird known as the emu. The emu is the second largest of the flightless bird, third largest bird in the world. Now, emus are the same height as you. No kidding. They're 5 to 6 feet tall. That's why they're the second largest of the flightless bird. But also, are you too cool to be here? I can see you're cold, yes, but you were giving me a frowny face for the last 2 sections. Now, we are going to be seeing the emu very shortly. They will be on your right-hand side. They're the ones with the blue heads and the black neck. But there's also a roux. Males are reddish-orange, females are grayish-brown, and the jockeys are gray until they hit 3, and then they get their papagenda color after that. These are known as the red kangaroo. They will be coming up on your left as well. Now, the red kangaroo males also have very big muscles. Looks like they go to the gym, do a lot of bench pressing and push-ups. Yes, they look like some of the guys on the safari truck right now. Yes, they look like the guy who put his head up. Is it me? Like a meerkat did. The one behind him. Yes, the one who has the beard who's not smiling at all today. The one with the video camera. And of course the baby that's right here on your left.
Yeah. I beat you.
He fell out. Now when roos are upright, they use their tails as a third leg as a balance and don't fall flat on their faces. They also can hop up to 45 miles per hour with strides of 10 feet in between each hop sometimes, and they can jump 8 feet into the air. On your right are swan. Swan are monogamous for life, so that means they live one corner forever. No other corners? They are the symbol of true love for that reason, just like our lovely couple that's right there with the watch. I will point him out now because I want to make sure he smiles. Before he was just like this. Like him. Now, we are going to see more roos as we make our way forward on your left. As you can see with some of them hopping. I don't need your way. Ta-da. There you go. And then we also will be seeing some more on your right. But we're waiting for a flock of geese to get out of the way before we make our way forward. I don't really talk about the geese much because they're not really part of the safari. They're what I like to call freeloaders. They stay for the free food and then they never leave. Ever. They don't even migrate. They just stay here all year round. I think some of you know exactly what I mean when I say freeloader. Now we are going to be making our way forward past the brew that looks like he's lounging. Well, he's modeling. He's the one over there that's just relaxing with his arms spread out. We're going to go into our next and final section of the safari. It's called Tigress Asiana. So yes, we're going to go see our lovely tiger species as well as our other Asian animals that we kind of saw from before. We just need to make sure this gate is closed before we make our way forward because we don't need a Sylvester and Tweety moment. Emus are not the brightest of birds. Neither are the geese. Sylvester will always win. Or Tom and Jerry, either or. Now we're going to be making our way forward to go see our Bangladesh, or the Bengal tigers for short, as well as our Siberian tigers. Now the Bengal tigers are found in the China-India area, while the Siberians are found in Siberia. Hence the name, we don't really get creative with the naming. Now on your right, you will be seeing Shandi. Shandi is our lovely white and black Bengal tiger. What a lovely photo for you. As the guy videotapes the entire thing. Now do note that Bengals in captivity can be different colors. They can be the white and black that you see here, as well as golden tabby, a butterscotch color, leucistic, which is white off white, and of course the one color you all know. She's wearing them. Orange and black, the Halloween colors. I can say this as it is my first time. Now we are going to be making our way to go see some more of our Bengal tigers, as well as our Siberian tigers very shortly. Now do note that tigers are normally solitary animals. They love being there by themselves. But then when they're together, they're either with a mate or with family. So they're like us. They're like, we don't want to be by people. Same exact thing. We don't want to be by other tigers. Now we're going to go see our lovely brother and sister Bengal tigers. They are going to be coming up on your right-hand side when we get to this enclosure. They are taking a nap. These guys are brother and sister. The male is white and black. The female is the Halloween colors on your right-hand side. Now these two are very good swimmers. That's why we have the water features for them. They actually can play in the water and swim really well because they have red paws. Now coming up is going to be our lovely cubs. I'll say it again for you. These are our lovely cubs that were hand raised together when they were 3 weeks old. This is Nadia and Zeri on your left hand side. Zeri is the lioness and Nadia is our tigress. Hello. Now like sisters, these two will play together, cuddle together, rub each other on the faces like sisters do. I think some of you know exactly what I mean back there, as well as act like sisters. Now, they are together until further notice. If you want to see baby photos, you can online. But do note that Nadia, our Siberian tiger, is the first tiger cub born in 16 years, so she's very special to us. In this enclosure coming up, we're just going slow due to some traffic. You guys get to see the Bengals a little bit more on your right-hand side. We will see Nadia's parents. Nadia has a mother and a father. They're going to be in this enclosure coming up on your left-hand side. Don't worry. Yes, your left-hand side, because I can do directions today. I was like, uh-oh, I gathered myself. Now, the tigers in here are the Siberian tigers. They get up to they only have one color, which is orange and black, and they get up to 600 pounds. They are the biggest cat in the entire world. On your right, as we make our way slowly forward, we're going to see yak. The yak are from Indonesia and the Himalayas. They are beasts of burden. They can carry up to 400 pounds or more on their bodies. They also are domesticated and used for everything. Bones, meat, milk, fur, horns, everything. Now on your left, you're going to see the female. She's hiding in the corner. She likes to do this. She likes to get her beauty sleep. The male likes to not listen sometimes. The male is going to be coming up on your left. His name is Noah. The female is named Spot. Yes, the wardens think they're funny by naming a tiger Spot. Now Noah is a Siberian tiger on your left. He is only 400 pounds. He has another 200 pounds he has to still grow into. So he's still a young adult male tiger. He is bigger, or will be bigger, than all the tigers here on the safari. Now on your right, you're going to see Uday. Yes, the puppies say they need Uday. Uday. They look like mountain goats and their babies look like lambs. Now it is unfortunate, but tigers are on the endangered species list. The numbers are falling for 2 reasons: habitat loss and the poaching. As we come out, you guys can wave goodbye to Miss Clara. Also remain seated. She'll be a little bit bumpy, especially below the camera in the back. middle of it. Now, as we make our way back to the station, there's some potholes as well, so make sure you keep seated. If you guys would like to see some more animals in the theme park, you can. We have 2 shows. We have our California Sea Lion show, which is going to be located by King Car and Zumanjara. As I try to look at my watch and keep my balance. You guys can see that show at around 2:30 today. Also, we have another one at 4 o'clock today. If you guys would like to see another show, it's called Professor Slithers. I think you all know it's part of that show. Yes, snakes, lizards, and tarantulas. Yes, all 3 of those animals off of Fright Fest. And you guys can see them perform at Skull Mountain, which is in the Seaport area. They have showtimes from 3 to 4:30. So if you guys would like to see those animals, you guys can. If you forget about those showtimes, you can always look them up on your Six Flags app, a free downloadable app you can have in your answer on your iPhone. Now, we are going to be making our way to the station very slowly. There is a truck in front of us, so we are going to stop a little bit short. Just remain seated. Now, do note we have a trick-or-treat area for the kiddies up until 4 o'clock today. After that, they will shut it down because they have to get ready for Fright Fest. Fright Fest will be at 6 o'clock tonight. Always starts around that time. That's usually when the sun goes down. So you guys will then get to deal with the ghouls. Good luck. The only safe zones are the kiddie zones. But you have to walk through the dangerous stuff to get to the kiddie zone. So again, have fun. Now, as we come into the station, please remain seated till the truck comes to a full complete stop. Once the gate is down, you guys are free to go. Make sure you take everything with you because it is the end of the safari adventure.